Sorry guys, we lost connection. It was a bad connection. Welcome guys. Sorry, we lost connection. So we continue guys, we continue. I'll wait a few minutes. The signal dropped. The signal dropped guys. Welcome guys, join in. We are back. We have a bad signal. The signal dropped. Tell me where you're watching me from guys while we wait. I see Ganesha's from Livingston, Avena Livingston Navesa. Comments if you can hear me loud and clear. We had a technical issue. The signal dropped. Ragi from Lusaka, I see you. Yes guys, so welcome, and we continue to talk. We continue to talk about the breaking story of a young girl who was found in her matrimonial bedroom with her priest or her pastor. And Jonathan, I see you from Kitwe. So yes, guys. So for me, I want, my focus today is, I want the men in power, the men of influence in Zambia. They are sleeping on the job. They are in the forefront of abusing our women. Agnes, I see you. Avena UK Munchende. Guys, tell me where you're watching me from. Monica, I see you from Lusaka. Welcome, guys. So I'm here as a human rights advocate, and I read human rights number 16, guys, which talks about everyone has a right to marry and have a right to family. And human rights number 25, which talks about a right to protections. Right to protections by our governments. Yes, guys. So welcome. We continue. I'm waiting for Mama. The signal was cut. Bad signal. Ida, I see you from Lusaka. China from Kabanana. Welcome, Maria. Good evening, guys. Welcome. The signal dropped, but we are back. We are back. So we are here, guys. And for me, I am here as a human rights advocate. And I am just saying, you know, I was thinking about it to say, Zambia is in chaos right now. Maria, I see you from Kabwe. Ida, Chalala, Woodlands, Lusaka, I see you. Patricia Limonga, Kitwe. Yes, guys. So we are saying that Zambia, the country is in chaos. Why is Zambia is in chaos? The rule of law has broken down terribly. Our morality levels have broken down terribly. Why? Because there is no consequences. Mcho, I see you. There are no consequences. Women are vulnerable people. I am speaking here because I saw the video. In the video of that young lady, she looked scared. The young lady looked scared, and she's really young. I think from my assessment, she could be like 7 months pregnant or so. 7 months pregnant or so. So, you know, I know a lot of things have been said about women and everything, but I just want to say, let us not blame the women. The men are failing us. That is the problem. The men are failing Zambia, and the men in power, the men who have the power to make decisions, the men who are ruling this country, in our churches, in our families, in the GRZ, in companies, you know, in political parties. Men are the head of all these institutions. In families, men are in charge. But these men who have been given these responsibilities, who have appointed themselves in offices of power, what are they doing? They are turning around and abusing women. A woman is a very vulnerable person. A woman who wants a kid will do anything to get pregnant. Women have done all kinds of things because they are bullied in their marriages, by their in-laws. Blah, blah, blah. So we are here to say our country, our Zambian men of power, Zambian men of influence have failed us. Our Zambian men of influence have failed us, which broke my heart to see that girl because, one, she went to that pastor for help, and instead of that pastor just praying for her, she started, whatever he told her, she was brainwashed to having sex with him in her matrimonial home. And every day we continue to see women, women, children. On Sunday, we're talking about a 5-year-old being molested by the stepfather. Then on Monday, I got another email to say a man was arrested for molesting a 4-year-old, his own son. These are all men, people. Follow, like, share, guys. Tag a decision maker. Tag a church member. Share at least to 4 or 5 friends. Danford, I see you are saying the root cause. Yes, she was blackmailed. That's why I'm saying the Zambian men in power, they are failing to do their job. Even a woman goes to a priest, what does he do? A woman goes to a priest for prayers, she's blackmailed to sleeping with him. A young girl goes to find a job, she has to sleep with the manager before she is hired. A man in charge of the family, he's blackmailing his own children and stepchildren and sleeping with the 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds and being acquitted. In politics, a woman to be adopted, she has to sleep with some appointing authority in that political party to get an appointment as a councillor or member of parliament. In GRZ, look at our GRZ, our current government. There are only, I think, less than 10 members of parliament and less than 10 people in government. Zambia police. How many women are in Zambia police there? They are arresting people for stealing bread. But they arrested a man who walked naked in a green underpant. But they can't arrest women who are undressing. Social media celebrities, they are walking daily on naked, half naked, not even half naked, 3/4 naked. They are walking 70% naked on social media. But they are not arresting these people. So we are saying there is chaos in Zambia. And who has caused that chaos is the men of influence, the men of power. The men in Zambia have failed us and they are plunging this country in chaos. Zambia is a signatory to the human rights. It states that mothers need special care and assistance. Mothers need to be protected. Why are they not enforcing laws to protect women? Why? Why are these laws not being enforced to protect women? We are angry. Me, I'm angry as a mother. I'm angry as a citizen because every day we are talking is getting worse and worse. God is exposing them. These men of influence, pastors. This is not the first time. Fila Chitika. When I was young, I think 30 years ago, I had a friend who couldn't conceive. 30 years ago, I had a friend who couldn't conceive. She went to her pastor. And the pastor told her that I have to sleep with you so that in Jisule in Shireya kwa tuwaimita. Efo amwebele pastor. 30 years ago. So these things are happening daily in our communities. But you know what? These criminals, they are being protected. Yes, R. Kelly is in jail. But in Zambia, our men are protecting themselves. In families, even umwana nga bamuchita rape kuri bawishi awetekwe shokulanda bauma n'omwana ulebe pobufi uleba bepesha. So we are saying Zambia, these Zambian men in power, they are plunging our country in chaos. And we women need to rise up. All these churches, that is just a tip of the iceberg. That is a tip of the iceberg. Many women are being forced to have sex and do all kinds of crazy things with their so-called men of God. But thank God for social media. Yes. And when I see that, but I want to talk about men, because every time we are hammering on women, men are the problem. Men are the ones who are decision makers. They are leading everything. They are leading government. Hmm? They are leading government. They are leading households. They are leading churches. They are leading political parties. If you look at PF, how many presidents are there? They are all men. Is there a woman there? So we are saying the men have to do their job. Some of these men in uniform, politicians, our president, Mr. Hakainde Chilema, you swore to the Bible. You are the father of the nation. These clergy, so they know that they are priests. They know that these priests have got scandals. But they are covering it up. It's a time bomb. Zambia is going to implode. Zambia is going to implode. And these people who are saying, don't be a judge, Shani, those people who are stopping us from talking, they also have skeleton in their closets. Skeleton. They molested someone somewhere, or they are doing something. You are, yes. Welcome, Mama. I hope you are okay. The signal just dropped.
Hey, I'm okay, Mama.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Continue
All right.
talking.
Yeah. Yes. So we are reading your comments, guys. Share with at least 5 people. Tag decision makers. It's about time. It's about time our decision makers, but Zambia police start acting. And then you go abantu bakulatina. Ngamabulo omuntu kirafine ni pastor. He has committed a crime. Because that pastor adile kulia to swear. Yes, nangubuule. You know what? If the pastor is a hule, he swore to save the people. Pastor Adila Pile, pastor, I will be a man of God. I will be helping people. Helping people does not mean you start manipulating abantu. And tell her to say this is the way. 30 years ago, I had a friend. Pastor Mweberachi, we talk to Fiale, and kwetama problems with Fiala. And the pastor is somewhere, but in Defokula, I have to sleep with you. Talk to Njisule and Shira. This thing has been going on in Zambia. But now, because of social media, people are being exposed. So, iya shiri mwebantu. Template banamayo nangubahule. Set the ball rolling. Our Zambian men are failing us. They are failing us. We are not going to sugarcoat anything here. Men in Zambia, they are failing the country because they are the ones who have the power to make decisions, to implement. All the time to 5 years old. Quit. What is that? It's nonsense. You Zambian men, you are failing us. That girl was pregnant. The girl was like 7 months pregnant. She's been conceived in sin. He is already conceived in sin. Me, my problem, my bond to two right now is the government. Any man, the government and the man. The power to do the right thing and not doing it I'm angry at them. If you're a man of influence, I'm angry at you. I know many in the world balachita scandal, but bakaka. Ana keli bali mukaka. Bill Cosby bali mukaka. Eno talent Bill Cosby ale na banamanga bakulu. Bill Cosby was whatever he was doing it to grown women. Bill Cosby bali mukaka. But nombo omuntu ule lala n'omwana wa 5 years. Umuntu di priest. Ate brainwash umwana. Mwaite sana uli omwaicho obale chitanani. I saw her face. She's a very young girl and she looked very scared. Because she thought she was doing the right thing. But naena mupuba because now switching gears. Pastor tulalala na munganda pa bedi abalume banje ali bebere. Ali bebere banyina. Bakashana na imwe mungulu mwachiramo. Ani shuka nokushuka. Ngani bambinga I saw something red on the floor. Nachimwana kwatini blood. Ngani bambinga na bafazi noshitanga tulelosha. I commend the husband of that girl. I commend him because he's a stable mind. Ngani bambino chitanga acheva pya chikale nyukwa yagura naponga nichinshi abachitane bafwai. So imagine now, they have damaged the whole family, the whole church is damaged, the whole family is damaged. Ama family is yours. I have a pastor, I have a kashana, I have a wish, the whole neighborhood, and the whole country. Mama yake mulanda sionseti. Every day you are telling them, Mama, panovale miseka chukulanda landa. Let's say God is vindicating you. Mama, every day you say it, panomulalanda. Mama CHIKAMONEKA every day alalanda. Nabona ule chalo. Kontrele ni chalo. Tapale chalo chavula mafundi. So Mama, God is vindicating you. God is going to show everyone who are mitienga imwe. Because ulufiengo mchalo talufai kwa umuntu mukalambanga lelanda abantu bafire baumfwa. We have seen more days than you. Some of us, we are half a century old. It's a blessing. That's why I have seen it all. Half a century, is it a joke? Especially by Zambian standards? It's not. So every day she's talking, you are mocking her, and because you don't want people will tell you the truth. It's shame. Because your hands are dirty, all of you who don't want to hear the truth. You are all perverts. You are all perverted. That's why you want to learn that if you think that mule support because you have a skeleton in your closet as well. If you the National Day of Prayer, we were here saying these priests and even if the political leaders are not there, the priests should have been in the stadium praying. But I'm a priest very busy planning how to sleep with their congregation. Religion in Zambia also is like a political party. It's a dirty game. They are not there for the people. They are there for themselves. Brainwash no. He must go to jail. He must go to jail. We want law and order in the country. Government need to act. Zambia is the best thing. Muzambia we are ministers inflation rate Zambia. Excuse you, so who cares about inflation rate? When Italo is rotten, the country is stinking rotten. The country is freaking stinking rotten, and you guys, you have your noses up in the air praising that everything is going okay. It's not. Because it's now a culmination. If into started like Mount, it's like Zambia is now a dump. Zambia. Everything is garbage. Everything is garbage. Now that garbage has been exposed. Zambia is like a rotten chipute. Because you leaders, you're not doing anything. God has appointed you to be there. But you don't. You promised, you came to power on a promise of cleaning up this country. What is happening in Zambia? It's rubbish after rubbish every day. Rubbish after rubbish. It's sickening. We can't have a country where umuntu na imite fumo. That ifumo tatuishwe no mwine we fumo. We don't even know. Hello, ya pastor, ya akende akafumia chakuited. As because he has violated his whatever and violate. I'm a priest, but it's like they pledge allegiance to God to save the community. So he has violated that. He must be arrested. And all these other things we are talking about here every day, violation of human rights. Church, what are you doing? Implement the rule of law. There is a Zambian constitution. It's very easy. Because if some of us are even lucky to be alive. Muleba uli omwana okafiarwa na uli omwana kashi will be a normal child. That child will not be normal because of the circumstances of her birth and conception. Who says ingawa yako chupa ufire wafiana? You don't have to be a biological mother. You can adopt children. There are a lot of orphans out there. It's not even witchcraft. Witchcraft. Anyway, can be witchcraft, depending on how you look at it. Yeah, I'm going to start reading your comments now. Mama, you have a comment. It's not a must to no. If you can't conceive, you can adopt kids. The girl as well, Naena, she's something else. She is something else. Now let my problems. Yes, Mama, go ahead.
Therefore, mubelenge my comments. Mubelenge kwa my comments. Can join.
Okay, they can imbelenge my comments. Comment, guys. To the panel. Let me read the comments. Kakwa baba kashana abana ni blessing. Sometimes kuchwa upano fiala. Kuchwa mukula na bachima pepwati pantu bandibela tu nkakupele fumo. So what if you can't conceive? So what? I'm pulling up the comments, guys. Shaba stronger. Don't involve Mr. President in some stupidity issues. We are involving the president because he is supposed to implement. He just formed the new government. the president was saying we are going to form a government of rule of law. No, but rule of law tatuleimona. Twalimona last week managed to acquit Uriomushita towards the defile Kamanaka 5 years. He was acquitted. The guy was defiling a child for 6 years and he was acquitted for insufficient evidence. This is what we are saying. So if you are supporting such, the president is the father of our nation. Tanga nanga patika problem. Kuya mkulirira kuisa. Tekuriba wiso. Some of you have nonsense. Mutwe mwa iswaka chinga tu doyo. Mutwe mwa iswaka chinga ni Jameson ni na ponga kachinga ni maeu ngani mabisi ngani chiwantu epia isula mumutwe. You are empty things. We are saying the president is the father of the nation. We are crying to him to shake up things that the Ministry of Home Affairs could. What are they doing? Salary every day. They are getting paid every day to catch criminals. But you know what? I have been reliably told to say, Muma Zambian jail, Sulabantu, for civil cases ever Isula Muma Zambian jail. People who are, if somebody is owing somebody 20 kwacha baya mukaka, ali mujeli. President, remove these people. We have honorable men and women. Some of them, they are actually in that same police force. Appoint them. Let them put things in order in this country. We will continue to cry to our president. He's the father of the nation. Excuse you. Because some of you men don't even have a backbone to say anything. This is not a political platform. It's a platform for human rights, for the respect and dignity of every Zambian. Our national anthem, what does it say? Dignity and peace need Zambia's sky. No national anthem. Do you mean to play a national anthem? We are angry. I'm really angry. The president needs to put his foot down and ensure our government system start running. Let them start arresting these people. Because a lot of such cases are happening in Zambia right now. A lot. Uyu papa afiro kwa mcage. This papa must be in a cage. It's a shame. Yes, it is a shame. And they must all go to jail. For indecent exposure and performing porn, because he's a man of God abusing his office. It's a demon. It's not even witchcraft. Name no mantiki, any romance village. You are not a man of God, you are a demon. You are not a man of God. You cannot go and do kuma guest house. Take me munganda ya munobe olipira renti. Umunena ya mkubomba arepange mpia alisha bakashiba kwe n'abana bobe alipire renti. Yo waita mukuchita nani kan.
Ile vipi?
Wanda kuta Sodom and Gomorrah munganda ya munobe.
Ni wai kutane nkoko.
You have cursed your family and your children and everybody. Na church you are say is cursed. Because the church should have noticed something and put a stop to it.
Uli comment.
Hi, my brother. Yes, Achan. Oh, you want to ask Dada why involving the president in the matter of the pastor? You know, who was on she the fire, what about you? Not to under party president that why involving the pastor. He's the father of the nation. We are saying the president because the moral decay of the country is too much.
Rotten.
But then I don't want to total 5 years, normal 4 years. From there, Baba quitted. So the president can be happy for this to be happening. You know, so what the lower 4 years. Or you are a mental case, you need to go to China.
Go ahead,
pain. A woman is desperate. A woman who's trying to get pregnant is desperate. They will do anything. Huh? Now we are more poor. 21. You have cursed your whole generation. All these people that must be sent to jail and example set so that you have your to. But the government here, we have been talking here. Let the parliament change the laws of Zambia so that you want to answer for defilement case, adultery case need to go in. My brother, you can talk. You are welcome.
Chungulupo mkwai. Mama CHIKAMONEKA, mweba fyashi.
Lero natemwa sana omwana omwe okumonana fye face to face. Tie tubabola ule. Satana.
Mkwai, natotela sana pakumpela ku platform. First, echo twala tampirapo, echo nala tampirapo kulanda ilinginga ndiku live broadcast yandinda ndokwebati sometimes shooting a video again whenever you found your partner in such an compromised state ngawa shooting a video shooting a video futi chimo walabike sort pachilonda because yonsenga watambe filipali muli phone ya filofyo wako pa kuli phone yonse fyakula kukalipa we mwine, which simply means that why cheka ero wabika sort na umeflated spirit pachilonda ukala umfobu kaji. And I'm sure this video the man was just
okay, my sister, welcome.
Hi everyone.
Hi. Introduction to Chirane Kabiri.
I'm Mrs. Lungu. My Facebook page is Amina Lungu, my daughter. Hi, Mama CHIKAMONEKA.
How are you, my lovely daughter?
I love you so much.
You too.
Mama, I love you.
I love you too.
This is the most embarrassing moment ever in my life. I've never seen this. This is an abomination. And what was all that witchcraft about? Is it witchcraft? Is it... this is bad. It's good you brought up this platform so that we can all be able to speak about. I feel so embarrassed as a woman. Besides, a pregnant woman, for God's sake. Who knows whose pregnancy is that now? We don't know. If that... And... Kwati fwe pente no mpaka chaba tumewesunga bakala tumisho kwa pente. Cause our tete, cause like me personally, I'm married to a Muslim. I'm married to a Muslim, and I don't know if you ever allow me to go to my church ever. This thing is something that we never expected to happen. Abafyashwesu ba na church. What is she doing about any such a thing that is happening in Zambia? We have seen videos and videos the whole year now. tura mwana fiama video imise banyane mpamba sheka mama CHIKAMONEKA alilanda. She's been speaking. She's tried to speak out that word. She's been sending messages to the whole country. Nothing is happening. I can't even see these Kachinga Nva minister who takes care of these such cases if they're speaking about it. Everyone is quiet. What's going on in Zambia? Are we going to be embarrassed for this such a long time? What's going on? Is it something to do with, now we are thinking twice, because I never used to see this in that, the back thing, the back, Akare, the last time before this new government came in, we never used to see a lot of this. Fiare Monica, but not this too much. This has gone out of hand. Someone needs to do something. We ask for justice. We ask for this, somebody who's up there. Umuntu Riparapamulu, supposed to take care of this case, needs to do something. I will not speak much. I'm embarrassed as a woman. I'm embarrassed as a Pentecostal church going. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, baby girl. Thank you.
Dear. Thank you so much.
God bless.
We
Good night.
appreciate you.
We love
Keep
you.
joining us.
Thank
Inkondo. Inkondo. Na ya natu ni
Inkondo Yakwalesa, and nobody
Yes.
else. If our president and the wife can't fight this, then we just have to kneel down.
No,
We need
will
a day
fight
of
it.
prayer and fasting ourselves,
will
not
fight it,
prayer
my
and
sister.
fasting. We need it.
Pray and fast, not
We need to pray and fast for this problem, because this problem is
sure.
Twaseva na pafula. Mama CHIKAMONEKA.
You know, esha tuleseva nina because abakulu balelanda ba Mama CHIKAMONEKA balalanda diose, but what have they done to her? They have cast a stone.
Nothing.
No, Vanessa, Alapera warning. God always gives you warning. And we have been warned through our wonderful mother, but what have we done as Zambians?
Nothing.
Insult her. Not nothing. Kuba tukanokubeta, she's disgruntled, she's bitter. Now, for all of us who talk for the right thing to be done, we are bitter.
That's why they say this, the truth hurts.
Yes. Welcome, my brother. Continue.
Yeah, sorry, Putuka. First, sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm sure Mama CHIKAMONEKA Banchiva. My name's MC Kasamba. That's the name of my page. Echo na sanga po inapa ichilipo weakness ilisana kuli bana mayo. It's like bali pela sana omuchinshi ama pastors. You can imagine someone living home around 05 vaya kuli ba papa babene balebwela. I don't know if you bakonka na kuma mountain mwala sanga na bafuma panga, whatever the instructions the pastor will give, the instructions shall stand compared to the husband. So abalume inoshita watana access define fi afuma Rwanda ba is it ba Mrs Lungu aba sister bafuma po ifbachila ndoko ba she's married to a Muslim, so tabeshi babalumenga balambo kula sumisha apanomba. When I was doing my live video I was saying apanomba kwala bafya dimbi aba ume balambo kula bika aba kula investigate ama movements ya church yako aba kashina baya ku church nga yakwana fienshita ya kwinuka bambo kupera my instructions, can you come back if ya lalengefi elo chimishta nga mwarimona. The truth to be told, you find that there is a pastor who was confessing that it's very difficult to sleep with someone who works ubushiku balaba kashana bapitana musebo ubushiku, but it's very easy to sleep with someone who is a married woman in church, because banamayo ba mu church bali yangukiro kubachita convince than those women abatantama musebo ubushiku, because ababana mayo abatantama musebo bena they always think of money. But ababa kashana ba mu church nangu banamayo ba mu church bena fiari ba face straightforward. And the sad part, Mama CHIKAMONEKA mwala sango kwebati, there are some people mu church mulamwine who are even supporting what the pastor is doing. They are saying, touch not my anointing, my sister. They are saying, touch not my anointing. And who anointed? Do you think God can anoint such people? God will never anoint such people. ababene baisafya anoint abene baipela fair ya titles that eba kweta amaka yafiye mwamona. But to those people who are supporting, keep supporting until when these people start sleeping with your wife or your children, ero mkesa mona impact abanenu bare pitamo. Mwamona? That is the only pain you feel, because there was another pastor to Atamba to Arimona pa social media, another pastor. I'm sure that was last week. Bari bapost that na bapoke chupo cha munanko every church member wa mchimujya. Abe mina bonse babuka chaba chifirimba mchechi. That's not my anointing. If you are palakonge, you guys are supporting. If you have lokulondolo ke fintu, because they are part of the same. So all I'm trying to say is, Banamayo, can you respect where you are from this? Abama pastors na bena bari kwataba kashibabo. Bari kwataba kashibabo. So bati chindikeni abalume benu kumayanda okuchirama pastors. Lastly, before I go, in echondelo le chapeau, you guys who I think na Tampa. Te tumuntu wafika for the first time na it means that this thing has been happening for a long time. Kare fiata mpoko ngitaresa ngira munganda nomba wariripo abene befumo ni banani na totera ndio kwa mombe bwini.
Totera mkwai. Thank you guys. We have a lot of people watching throughout the country, and if you come in, we let you in. You can talk, and then we can let other people in. We can only let 4 people at a time. So we are all welcome, guys. Follow, like, share QueenPhumie page. We are a human rights organization and non-partisan. You know, we want to educate Zambia. We want to address problems that are not being addressed by the government, because I think Zambia is a the way I feel. It's like Zambia tatukwetomfiash. We have no mother, we have no father. It's like today come party. Ama problems twa edishanya tapai no akutuasuka. Ngatwa Rwanda kwa tiniwa PF badia babita. So how can I be bitter umuntu alela na pastor alela no mwana munganda umwanche kutina babita shani. Not bitter man. Because Chakana, Mama, your comments, welcome.
Inayama comments yenkwete parwandi like if you like macheches. Fiaralenga nomba as Christians tureko pepari turepepera pepa mayanda. Because those pastors, they are examples. And we should read by examples, but ever figure. So nombani shicharo chira kuisa. And these things it's been happening. Turefi mwana just pama social media. Bapastefi, bapasta wabeka tobuchende. Nomba ifwe bako bati barababe ba example besu. Tabale turanga bu example. Donsepe Muzambia mune bati omsebanya. Nomba nishi Zambia is a Christian country. Nishi Zambia ala ya kuisa. Onsefe olo then wa government. Onsefe wafuasi yo kuisure chechi. Tabeshi benabu ino ngadi yapo ku Bible school. Ngadi yapo mukusambirira. Bara muitati ni man of God. Ni papa chofina nkwala mbokushimikira nokutungulula nomba nishi Zambia as a Christian nation nishiturea kuisa because umuntu upaku bapasta afira ku Bible school nomba bambita babaleta fe wabuka terelo open the church isure church dafin wabuka terelo isure church tatuishi bena bwino no kwafumine no fuendele. So if for me myself, it's better and pepera panga than a pepper because if it's come much churches, selu. Bambi bade sudama church, ukula dira chabantu impia in the name of ukubondeshina dia kwalesa. Mamonenka. So it's not making sense. Because ubaka bikepe ba government atuwa kwisure church afide akwa teste passion setia kulangati ali hapo kudi bata nishima pepo nefina abantu ba mfwa enchito program mfwa enchito kula baba funye pepo baba kwalifa baba bengishe enchito nombo omuntu wa isafe 11 bala muitati ni pastor wa isafe 11 ni pastor nomba ba papa tuketa mikushinga ba papa ama church nombe ali ya business so as a result nomba mule tumbuka nomba neto fine fyambido pa social media pya musebanya nomba babana tukweta babana banono nga balemona pya pa social media ninji chalo chirakuisa nishina bena abana banono balamboko naika because ama church nomba ya Mzambia no nabapanga tuliro twakulalirapo. So ine comment chengwete so muntu fe ba government bakwire balolekesha apo bambo okulapita mu machechi baishi omuntu nga nakwata ama certificate bwino akubanga shima pepo not waleta misread abantu waisa pa Facebook ni papa waisa pa Facebook haleluya amen aletu professor nenguru shako shino shaleta shira ingira futi muri ife bene. So ine nakula pepera fe panganda. All right, that was my comment.
Thank you, my daughter. Walanda will not
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Follow, like, share. Ite nyabantu kulande. Zangu tulikuwa tunabanshiwa. Tatukwete mufyashi.
Yes.
Tatukwete nayo. Tatukwete. Tulifefueka. Zambia open.
Wabuka that in days to the church.
So, anyway, to summarize, if you're just coming in, follow, like, share, guys. If you're just coming in, we are saying that these priests, pastors, they must be a background check. Who are separating them for checking? They check, they do a background check on every inch of shady or something pastor. And a pastor, they check even checking a sana. Criminal records, all those. Because of what church na turiemo ngapaka church
turiemo
bamu pay 100 kwacha, he will have 1,000 kwacha every Sunday. So we are saying let the government step in and start giving licenses. Recommendation. I'm a priest license. My brother, welcome. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Yeah, this is an interesting program. You know, I'm a pastors, like I'm a fallen pastors, they need to, you know, to scrutinize them. Uyu muntu nikuisa fumine. Nama churches aboko bale fumala than basa isanombo nkula sebanya. Musebanya uli kuma Pentecost churches over it. Then another thing, kuli fwebene nomba fwema members fwebale kuli kuma Pentecost churches. You know, we need to test the spirit. If it is from God. Because what I can say, it's not everyone that you see in the white uniform is a nurse. It's not everyone that you see in a white coat who is a doctor. Even men of God there, out there, the false teachers, the false prophets. Now we need to test the spirit. If the start in line, if the start in line, because how do you accept ukulala na shima pepo? Which means it's an unbiblical. It's not written in the Bible. Kuwa iswapa tushima pepo you, teshima pepo. Nomba, katwishinga kulo abantu wabalo washani, pakwa batakwa bati wetulale yobe, nomanda yobe. Omo wayashimina. It is uncalled for. It is a shame. Then the government should come up with measures which scrutinize these foreign pastors, because you find that ama scandals ayengi, ama foreigners eba sangwa ama scandals ayengi muno mcharo muno. So there must be a way. Then you know these people, what they do is they use balamona your desperation. Baishwati umuntu ali desperate, is there in need of this. Then they use your desperation. So it's not good. It's not good at all. They are tempting the names of all churches. You know, it's been bachelanda to Moscow ubi siempanga. So apempanga ama pastors, ama names the names of pastors. Na alugana. Yes.
Thank you, my brother. So my brother has mentioned two important points. So point number one is that foreign pastors, abantu coming from other countries, they are coming to Zambia. Why are they coming to Zambia? The answer is we have no law. We don't do background check. That's why they are coming here. Yes, they come with a plan. And they know that if I do this in Zambia, I won't be arrested. That's why they come here. Yes, my brother, your comment. Welcome, my brother. Nina ni Mulumendo, comments?
Okay.
So,
yes. Only get 4 people, so that
okay, comment ya pari ini pari wa pastor. My prayer is that abafyasha abana kashibala basana brainwashed na papas, because mostly when you are hearing these things happening, they are most happening ku bana kashinsha mva patu mwana kashinanka umwa aba brainwashed na prophetess. Reason why aba umebala ba too clever ukuishi bati yala ba danger where it is going tafyawa mepo shamva pati prophetess alala na church member mwa or prophetess ainda na fyaso fumfikira fe kubana kashi. So let's pray mostly power na kashi so that bale bako clever fasting abamwe fintu fyaso fyambo kuchitika pali wena e comment yandi fe ine ningapera kofi
na totela sani na totele fo tulefa ya mwemi sepela mule isa mule landa yini platform yenu. This is a non-partisan. Uli PF, uli UPND, uli Citizen Party. Come here. Tulefa tule sambilishanya. Banamayo bonse, young girls, mule isa. Nala ndo mwa ichoko, but you women, you are too vulnerable. Takuba maskando ati, namayo ayayi kataka mwana kanon. But it's always men preying on women. No kashingali 14 years, 15 years, ole mifunda. Women, you are desperate. What are you desperate for? As a woman, go to your mother. From there, wamu turukira waliupo mulume ala kulisha ala kufuika ala kutira fionse. Elo letu mino kula leto mwa mbukula la pa bedi ya shiro mulume obe. Kwena nabu wabana mayo wa mubapu wa mto wa mapi. Mama, the floor is yours.
Na totela sana mkwai mwaiseni bonse mungande mafunde ingande ba QueenPhumie ingande motulesambisha abantu kwato wishibilo kabino bupilibulo kuchalo chesu cha Zambia kuchilishako bali abantu bashapita kuma skulu bali abantu bashakwato wishibilo bansambushabo bali abantu bekala pansambushabo ewa tualetele hii program umulandu wa kutila aba bantu balabatikisha kabiri aba bantu balabekala pansambusha kanshi iyi program ni programu isumanga nshimwe bale kondema muleke okondema nomba nalabalira pokulanda efya kiranda bakefasi kwe bati lekeni kuchita involve ba president muli liliashi nomba ine mama CHIKAMONEKA kefasi nalami yewo kutila ililiashi nsaidire chitika mchalo cha Zambia mulandu wa kutila tamulilo na order na dis nomba abene balo na order ni bani ni bakateka emufyasho tufiri okulirako kuli bakateka okutila ififyo nsefire chitika mchalo cha Zambia tapali aba muteko na ngoba li mubutungusha balelandapo ilili ashiri alaba wesi ifwe kutitwala ndana ba QueenPhumie twapuisha fya ya mumechi but nga kuli ababuteko balanda bakweti amaka abantu kuti baleka echo tulera ndiwo kutila bakateka bafiri okwata eshiwi pali ififire chitika muchalo cha Zambia icho batise declare as a Christian nation finga ifi apita bantu ifitwalanda pali umwana kashumwa no mwana kashimula ndiwo kutila ifumo ukulingana nesyo chino kuyalala mungande ya mulume wakwe emwa yasenda shimapepo ero teka first time I think emo balala chila bushiku. Ero kuli no waba mwene. Ewa chita report. Kumulume. Atuba bendelele. So ndela ndokutila. Bakateka muchalo cha Zambia. Mutwe wa chalo cha Zambia bakefas. Tatule michita offend. Bakateke mutwe wa chalo chesu cha Zambia. Chiringa munganda bakefas. Ingande ishikwete wishinanyi n'abana balayekiye yeye. Twaisa kunama. Ingombe ngatashkwete kachema abana balayekiye yeye. Kachema mu Zambia ni nani? Ni bayekeki. Mule ufa batuliyemo bakefasi baputi. Kachema ni bayekeki. Eva feel bayekeki is a very good president. Elo is always on social media. So, Fionsif tulanda balonfwa. Elo futi ba president balanda umunwe umota usalanda. Bakateka echo bakwatira amaboko na molu batita point ba minister of shani batita point ba bali abantu ma branches ya ichimu cha ma branch te tapali yako chia. Ichimu chichifira cha kwata ma branch India yoku pakutira imwe mwe batita point mwamyo kulolesha pali ya mafia. Aya leshingwana na vena Zambia aya kulata mabwamba every day abakalamba bayichera bagendo Zambia ya wanyeka muzi nami asuka bakefa sinde chetekela mwanfu utila bakateka ni bakachema besu mchalo cha Zambia na isami yewe nomba ichichalo cha Zambia chilefwa ikaide Religious Affairs Ministry bayiwesh mukampampa Ministry of Religious Affairs, hii minina kwa church ifile ya bwela. Pantu, kulia, kuri Religious Affairs Office, kwa bafye Permanent Secretary. Permanent Secretary, ala station discipline, ababa shilende Babylon, ba shima pepo, ba kabepa wiminine, ba tukunyungu, ba pipi, ba pumpurungu, ba pompoliongu, ba kawani sekete, ba beula satana.
Oh, what do?
Unjelele ko batwena ayama shivina Yesu Kristo ali abonchanga akalipa Bible. Ngafulwa sana alelanda mashwi. Aya akalipa ko kuchilapo. So kanshi ililia shiria chitika mchalo cha Zambia ni abomination. Pama abomination yonse abale kisaba na mayo amabwamba. Bambyo cucumber ya bantu nabale ko kulya cucumber. Cucumber ni ba boyfriend wa bantu nabale ko kulya cucumber. Mchalo cha Zambia. Cucumber ba business ya cucumber business ya
na mataba. Nachkwena what the hell? Mwandi it's so what is going on? What the hell is going on? These are like pornographic materials. Cucumbers, women having sex with cucumbers, in a man's field. And then turning around to show us having sex with a cucumber and the nanan. Nimboni. Mapopera arwa musankasunu. Alimuwandiri mewandiri nyeme de ayamanga ni wandiri kabo BP la kwela. So what is Zambia police doing?
Sorry. Can I
come in, my daughter? Yes.
Can I please give my opinion? My name is Mary Changala Huba, and I believe charity begins at home. Mm-hmm. We have our homes, we have our children, we're the heads of our homes, and we should be able to direct our children. But then how are you going to direct your child when you're also trying to be Western? That's where the problem is. Older people want to be Western, they want to act like they're still young. So now who's going to be the role model to the young ones? They also think that it's normal. And the thing is, these papas and all that, even in Zambia, we have our own Zambian brothers who are becoming priests from nowhere because everybody sees a loophole because we're so gullible. Us women are so desperate, we're so naive, we can be easily brainwashed. And it's so sad because we're all going to blame it on poverty. But then at the end of the day, It's about yourself. You should be thinking about your own dignity. Mothers should start teaching their children that, no, you're beautiful, I love you. You don't need anybody else to come and tell you that you're beautiful or what. You don't need to go to church for a papa to tell you you're beautiful, for you to feel loved. It should start from parents. And this thing of the pornographic videos circulating and all that, our children don't have things to do. That's the reason why they're always on Facebook. Bullying. It's either you're bullying someone, laughing at somebody's body or somebody's skin, or you're busy posting, video, I have the video. The number, you put your number so that you can share a video of somebody that's naked or being humiliated. It's rotten. It's sickening. So all this should start from our homes. We have too many broken homes and nobody is bothering to try and mend it, that everything is just crazy. So the sooner we start realizing that we are Zambian, that we are Fimbi, then things will be better. Because I don't remember growing up as young as in when I was young with a phone, always on the phone. No, you need to be seated, talking to people, learning different things. It's either you're reading a book or you play with your friends outside. You come in their house, you bath, you sit, you eat. Family was always united. You're not even supervising. Children are coming across different pornographic material, and this is how children are becoming lesbians or they're becoming gay, because everybody has access to internet. They're receiving different messages. They start sending photos of themselves. They're curious. And parents should also make it a habit to start talking to their children when they're teenagers, before they become teenagers. Sex education, educate them. No one should touch your breast or your bums. Don't allow that. No one should sit on your, or tell you, no, come and sit on my laps. Tufunda takurikuya kwikala pamodi yabawi so awe ufuna na ufole chitengeka ulipangana not ulenda mpinga pia kabamsho tutuma belo okuno okuno. No, nobody is doing that. That's the reason why people are getting baby diaper because of what we have. Moral decay. Our thoughts are not straight, and this should all start from our family. Charity begins at home. When we sort out our home ourselves, then we can spread out the love to other people, other homes. So if you're quite be by president, yeah, the president can come in, but then if they put measures, then it's going to have to be strict measures on social media, and people are not going to be happy because then they won't have the entertainment. There'll be problems, and this is where people are making money from. So I don't know how it's going to be done, but then it should just start from home. Bosa kumayanda yasunga kwatanga na tufeto wabeka ikapanga ndama rules ni 20 hours ama phone kupoka. Ngachako yatkula monefi wale munava na ma phone, do that. Because at the end of the day, the rate of spread of pornographic material, it won't stop. Even if you have Zikta, nothing will happen. Lishnaf.
Thank you, my daughter. Thank you, my daughter. So from your points that you have raised, the parental control, we want to have parental controls. Gadgets, have parental controls. This thing, pornography, is banned all over the world. In anyone sex sex in a field. So can you blame the Western culture on if you are Western culture? My brother, come in.
Yeah, thank you so much. Very constructive discussion. I think there are two things. Once we come by the emotion, but there are two things. One is I don't think it's a foreign issue thing. It's all false prophets. I think we should emphasize on that. Because even our own brothers, like my sister said, even our own brothers, my pastors, now we watch that. Our family members that are so mixed up in this Bible discussion today. We've gone too far. Even the people that are saying they're good people, but they keep sharing the videos. Why share the videos? If you get a video like that, I know the lady was wrong, whoever was wrong, let's keep the videos. Don't share the videos. Because we are equally bad, if we share the videos. So don't share them. I feel bad for everyone involved. but the discussion here, Mama, I've followed you. I've always loved your insight on things.
So our brother is breaking up. We lost him. So he has said that don't share the videos. But bantu bakwalesa sichaba lekeni circulate video. In fact, circulating pornographic material is a crime. So that's why we are talking about the government to enforce the law. They start clamping down, arresting people. Stop circulating. If another my brother is welcome, my brother there. Moise Mkwai.
I'm quite, I'm quite.
We not want to tell them quite.
That's the connection from the US, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Welcome,
Okay.
welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, kuchura kumo kwine mayo ko turechura bonse kari rupo rwabo ko kwine. So bonse turi concern what is happening around, because honestly, personally as a father with 2 girls and 1 boy, is something worrisome, because at least me, I was brought up in the house of Christianity. Na kulireba mabale ya church pakapona afika pano nemwe 46 years. So I want to emphasize opoto alekere shedilia ikutfire chitika mwe bantu bakwaresa na tupusa point yo to apsa number 1 mwamona. Anyway, I know pichitika fingi, but once wenga mapsa pe chintu chimope chili important, and then chuje namota tina chikose chimwe achilekere shape nishimwaona ola films shalumbula mashina, but nalanda femule mche aba made dia shizia yale bantu abika fe banda carpet ya fine zizi na lero dia tararafi ba isa na yambi yonse yale tararafi ba isa bage ba lesbiani yonse tulebika fe mwanda carpet tulelanda kwa tifine batapali file chitika intungulushi esha number 1 when tungulushi nga wabiko kulupanchi wanyante, but awo mwe bantu bandi mwe na Zambia chita chakula chitika tachiringiro kuchitika katwalolesha bakapula nabo balelolesha fe eba number 1 nokulatu mafyonse waona pame bichitika ni ba number 1.
Bwana Jombi.
Yes, all these agents, they are not doing their duty, they are not doing their responsibility. But nobody is taking full responsibility about this thing. Look at the enforcers. Am I enforcers now? Number us will become enforcers to even do work with Davana. Today,
yes.
You see, in my time when I was growing up, yes, my father would say, my mother would say, hey, after school you should be home by 17 hours. Now and then, but if you look at today, no matter school day, right?
Is all right.
Oh yeah, right.
So ngatwalolesha pali inonsta olonsta yaba na maskulu ngaya aya uluchero tovukoloko naino kaidi ensta yesunga na ku school ya twali beba was at primary school kuma kwa mna secondary school na leka from just mondini insta wale kala ode ku school we mtu up to 16 o'clock ku school mwafuma pa break mwapa lunch wa bwira mu class. But what is happening in our schools today? Mwana thenga ya pa 6 o'clock. What are they doing after 1, 2, 3, 4? All these things.
Okay, so my brother, before you proceed, I just want to recognize that our former Republican president has been cited on our site. So you know what? This is a non-partisan site, so we will welcome you by ECL Chagwa. Despite our differences, we are Zambians first. Politics is it's an honor, it's a privilege. You root Zambia and you are a Zambian first. So we acknowledge the president of our former Republican president in our midst. Thank you. Yes, you can continue. Yes, Mama.
And I need to follow the Posha Commutin Baba Kateka before Tamulat. President was Edgar Chagwalungu. Moi seni munga ndama funde. Inganda ya kwa mama QueenPhumie na mama CHIKAMONEKA. Twalimite mwa ba president wesmwa iseni mkwai twamiposha. Twaichefya n'amaboko yabiri. Twaichefya. Thank you.
Go ahead, my brother.
So area shinde fokulanda lero mwe wantu bakwalesa. Inchito tukwete pali inonchita. Bama CHIKAMONEKA na my sister. Let's push ama enforcers inchito yawo. Ifo ko twakulalanda but inchito tukwete eba kwete inchito ikalamu. Ngakwaba akantu balinge bamuleta ule muntu. Start discipline. Let them be charged. People should say that oh ilinali kaberia chitakulunga chef. Takoli. I'll give a good example yesterday. Umwana wande alipa social media finally and I said, what's wrong with you? You can't go on if you are doing business. Tell the nation or tell your forum what are you about, what is your about you. Then in business, do business. Don't start mixing it into reality that people will mess you up. So I've got time to check what is happening with my kids. Have social media, I'll check what is going on. Muntu nga isa pamwanda ande antumire fo shimwene ndabalemera ngwa tuwika bweshapo na mbloka no kumbloka. That's my principle. I don't care about you. Or when we wonani nga walita ketia upuba, I have no time with you. I'd rather lose one person than I lose that one to once vile bale ona ikemisango. So ichotendi mayo mwenkashi for saying if you're fine Bakula support the background want to stand Zambia as a Christian nation and will make it work. Abatabale fwa chiwata wino mu musango ya na kali yo twakulalwa ninkondo.
Thank you, my brother. Yes,
God bless you.
So thank you, people. But our brother is saying that leadership must enforce the law. So the leaders must enforce the law. My brother, welcome, Kuli Eko Kunuma. You can come in quickly. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. How are you? How are you doing?
We are good.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm in one of mine here.
Okay.
Yes. So I would like also to comment on the video. What's happening in the child. The voice is demonic. Yeah, it's a sign of Zambia. We need to pray very hard to put even the ministry of religious prayers for people. Then we should also stop circulating videos. It's prohibited. It's not allowed. Whoever found him sending him videos like that, that is not good. We need to sit them down to cancel those guys who did the wrong thing. Okay. We talk about muri wina Kristo. Marishwa we are in the last days. Yeah. So turingire twaikara na tuamuna kwati charo everything is very possible. No, it's not good. Whereby amafoni nabana banono ngabana banono twala basambisha mu nshira nshinga choko ifo bakuru mbo tuesangwa mu nshire ibi ngabana abana kukura bakakura cyane. So for my parents mufire twakwata go inshita ya kwikara n'abana so that time ya kulala kudeberenga ku chebo cha kwaresha twaishwa kwa Teresa afayenshi afaya sana. Because like if you're fine, if you are muntu ukasangati if you are kulya na kwata kyonse munganda na kwata but ukasangati is a demon now driving that person yamukuchite into effect. Yeah, otherwise that's my own contribution.
Thank you, my brother. We'll let you go so we add more people. So my brother was saying that everyone is on cyberspace. Ichalo chali chinja. So once to the internet na mumona. We are connected. Ichalo chonso the world over. And this is what abantu they are using this technology to build their countries. Mamona. If we are using this technology, Technology is an advantage. In real time, we are talking, it's never exposed. So, cyberspace, let us monitor and use the cyberspace positively. Let the government institute cyberspace laws to arrest people, those who are circulating porn. It's a crime. The porn video, delete it. We need the Victor to be given equipment to start monitoring anyone circulating porn. Sex netaba aikopa kumenso elwaisa ikopa kunani kane. I think we should start cropping the face. Ama face ya tukuleku ya kopa mwaputula tientesi what my police and they are wanted people. Ema ni onaole chalo. Kutu munta ya kwata sex netaba ambokcha circulate umwine eka. My brother, welcome my son.
Thank you.
Mwabombeni. My son. Why say
This is Papa. Ine ndefo kulanda kofe nalitemwa ama programs yenu lero natotera na yako online. Echo ndefo kulanda po chakwe bokutila number 1 echo tulela kinga chaku chita protect ifire chitika mu Zambia. Natwalula media natuyalula pa kutukanina ensele. Natwalula pa kufulira. Natwalula uli wonse tukayisa feno obwambala atandika efyo lesa apanga. So ekirefu aika chakwe bokutila kwabako we iya kuchita protect ififintu tafire wama munen ifoni batupangira ko mukumwena kwefya busuma ifire chitika muchalo ukuberenga kwa ma news ukuleta kwefya buyantanshi nomba natuleka tuleshita mabando ukwamba ukuyitambisha esho lesapanga esho tufire twaifisa. So if iyi platform muletere irekabirwa yishima yonse mule ireta so that abantu bayishibe efya busuma bwa kwalesa makamaka lesa alefu aikapa platform mama chikamoneka ndakabira na namba yenu sana tukalanga lesa alefu aikapa platform ukufuturula po bunangwa ububule chitika ukufuturula po bunangwa namwishiba Zambia iletse bana sana muri fyonse fye ndiye munafya mahela ziyeka yekafi mwasanga n'entunguru shisheso sho tukwete kulanda fye fyayisa pamushinga kushinga niko mutima kulanda fye fye ni balanda balaba ero mulesa ngati ino shitana bayiche nabakwata amafoni so bale mona fyonse fye chitika so tulese bana mwasanga tikai chaka nono nakakwata foni ikulu namabando nakakwata kala atamba na fyonse fire chitika kala atamba nombanga mwana omunono alina kurumu ero atamba balefula mwana sangati naye nalambo kuchita fira then chimbe cho ndefo kulanda ko kuli bana bababe nati bana mafunde abana bena bafunde fyupo nabesa palwelele careless ukula funde fintu palwelele careless koza kalende bukisha ko kwale banga balefunda na mayo paneba twale mfira fye ngoma chapwa twale mfira fye ngoma ngole pita achumu balefundo omu nomba emkwa imai
Debat mwalanda bwino amafunde yale mfika 04 tulefunyana bwinga ero twalishe ngoma ero baishi abantu atikuli amafunde okumba ino stali pa social media balefunde nkoko pa social media go ahead
emkwa imai na ene ile nkalipa sana ile nkalipa kozi wasangati efyo balingira okufunda secretly na mayo bamufunda na afisa palwelele abaleshana shana fyo mungudu tima dance fya kubedi bafiretere palwelele balechita fyo mungudu nabo balefunda inkoko ile bayireta palwelele mwasangati no shiri muchupo na ishibe inkoko fo ipirikula yonsa mapati sama meaning ya mapati ya na ishiba so there's no need kwamba nokufunda cause timwache aba fifundire akale nababona wira ubusuma. That's why mlesa ngwanangu fyupo fine fili careless nabashishibe baberenga pepa media bafiberenga bana mukufunda tabafunda po tabakwata po na knowledge pa knowledge bala fiberenga because fili pa media balafunda so mwasanga na chiupo efifine bamayo tafile kokola tafile ikala bwino mulando wako bati nafisa paluelele feel careless feel everywhere careless ifyo mwachilanda 05 ina remember kwale bakati paneba limbiru chelo olo mwamfwe ngoma ngiti ngafika kuma 7 patalala ngakutwala na bwinga bushiku nomba inonshita nafyonaika ichalo nachonaika then devo kulanda kupalia abamayo twachimona abatutambire pa media ngabala nsubinisha nga kuchina alanda po mashikwe
Wali nenu mkwai. Thank you.
Lambeni mkwai.
mkwai ine number 1 na la supporta na mayo nimbo na bamayo ba papa ba support na mayo na la supporta na mayo then I blame the husband bamayo foni na ileto bwafya na mabando ukukopana mukashuwandi umukope abe parwelele te solution tefyo bamfundire ine muchupo solution yandingana chibasanga beta na akopa fye fyaba mufoni fyaba feni exhibit yakwe bati nangwali kene don't na ya ine wine na apa online na asha na data elo ndeko pa amabele ya mukashuwandi private party ya mukashuwandi ukufileta pabweru nomba ishisebe niyo mukashuwandi nasebanya banina nasebanya na bamayo abamfyala ine nokube bati mayo mwe bamfyala monene fyo mumoneka na imwe bafyalo yo mukashana monene fyo mumoneka elo mba kuchirisha hapo nasebanya bana mayo bonse chalo monene bana mayo fyo mumoneka monene bana mayo number 1 ulya tata chipuba chiperebe chitakwata uwa chikopa ila video chiperebe chitakwata mano tafundwa achilingo kuchita protect mukashu wakwe nokufaya bushefinshi kozi ngamwalole shamayo murumu mulya nachira tamba video yakaina murumu muli mafile moneka bwanga spiritual ngamwafilolesha endi ngamwalolesha na mayo fyale moneka na adabu sana nivyo vyakwati bachikusenda bakulalika tawishi befire chitika ero basa kusanta muno efyale moneka no wonder Martha ine after natamba ndemu supporter very much nimupela support kozi tatufaidi kishene fishinga and why video yambile pa kufula nishitaba tayachambila ukukonsoko why video yachambila pa kufula and umulumendo wakaena tabale mukonkana sana kashinga ni pastor ngashinga ni shani ulya wine ulya I don't know so nabasalula bana mayo uwachikopa ila video natusebanya asebanya abafyashi ichakwebo kutila alenga amabele yale monekera palwelele private party palwelele that is foolishness. That's why ama media if muletere lilyashi naliwama mayo naliwama twafweni mayo chikamoneka notikala tondoro pa ya malyashi ichakoba ngatwa bulema na mayo nabalufyanya fyachibela mungana nomba ine apali ubwafya tatuishibe bwino elyashirira mutufuaire ko elyashi yambire shani lilyashi yambire shani
awe ba brother twamfwa. So to summarize, ba brother for balanda number 1 balanda culture, let's preserve our culture mwamona.
Amen.
So apo tuleisa nomba kubutepo bupangi amafunde to preserve our culture. So
Amen.
that kuli kitchen party, all those things must not be aired publicly. If they find you
Amen.
airing such a thing, they must give you a fine or some kind of discipline. It will stop. No, parliament. Here. The party for the next time, to control our culture.
awe na umfa kwena na
So
tetela sana
on the pamukashana namulanda kwa to support the woman, which I support you to a point, not 100%, and because women we are under pressure to reproduce. So women become desperate. And I know that it's your opinion, but I think under the circumstances, the husband was very calm. Video. Imagine ingaturine chirilo, because this is your house, it's your bed, it's your wife and your unborn child. Can you imagine how you can behave? All that information,
but
so
Mayo,
can you just think of those things before you crucify the guy?
that's why baratufunda okweba kutira before taula chitari act kutekanya mfere nakwata kuna room ya kulolera so BP bachiyumfa but not muliro musango wakukopa okuposta nga bakikopa fye basunga.
Yes, Kukopa, he needed to take evidence. But
Inoko
for me, is to circulate the video. But he needed evidence.
Yes.
So my brother, you are next. Thank you so much. Powerful contribution. Follow like QueenPhumie show. To the panel to Akulanda. For my back Jesus case.
Amen.
We'll be talking until Jesus comes. Welcome, my son. Welcome. Join in.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Maz.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, for the sake of our friends, because I've seen we have people from outside there.
There's a line.
I think maybe I'll try to...
You know, yeah.
No, you are very right. But first of all, I think as a nation, we've really lost it completely. Not because of maybe Nivana Mayoveka, it's just that those times we used to see Vana Mayovari Kweteko. They had the way they used to behave, very Kweteko limit. But nowadays you find that ladies are behaving worse than the guys themselves. Apamanja na bashisha necha mbachini. Abana mayo bare pepe shokchira barumeni. So you find that it's very difficult, beginning with the lawmakers themselves, because we've seen a lot of pornographic materials almost every week. Newspaper to know up to this much. But here we are crucifying those that are doing other things to say Zambia is a Christian nation.
Yeah,
Chiperera chapapene. No, you bari katana bana chimbusa. We had those bana chimbusas who caught that madman from the copper belt. Nothing has been done. Tatua tara tumfwapo. Tatua tara tumfwapo efi achitika kuri bena. We don't know where they are. Ngabari fe muma community muria. And they will continue doing the same, because you know the only way you can do away with such is by doing negative reinforcement. Mama Sanga slap them 5 years in prison. Abantu bakambo kutina. So it's very difficult to preserve a culture that has normalized innocence, man. It's very difficult. Jonse pa social media patureba inoshta. Urera ndefia mano. Tapaja baramu konga. We have, I know I'm not here to point out, but we have a lot of these issues. When Benny Rombe, they can say whatever they feel on social media, and to us, we'll be laughing as youths. And those are the role models that the females and almost some guys are having nowadays. But those are the people you need to be following, because
can you mute? Otherwise we'll remove you if you don't mute your phone. It's interfering with the presentation.
No, I lost my connection.
No, so my brother here, phone here, it is tidy per mute. Chiteni mute to allow me for nyampo gata mwachite mute. Chiteni mute balande ba brother bapuishi. Thank you.
Okay. So you see that most of these youths, they're on social media. We have this woman who calls herself, no, me, I'm Antidodix. Look at her posts. These are their role models, and their mothers who are supposed to be teaching these young girls. Why can't you call them, interrogate them, and force them to delete those pages? If they want to promote their businesses, let it be sane. But if you undermine, and you find that we have a lot of these Lebanese. These videos that you are seeing, They are not videos that are coming about from nowhere. No, they are videos that have a source. It's like these people are getting paid because, believe you me, if you just follow it nicely, you find that there is somewhere where these things are coming from. And it is our responsibility as a nation, because we can't just be promoting such. Quite okay, we can say, no, let's not be circulating, but we are different. Remember, adolescent is accompanied by a lot of nonsense if it is not controlled, and a lot of social media.
Okay, we have lost our brother connection. So he has a very important, valid points. Our brother, our son there, he had important points. He was saying that role models, the law, we need to enforce the law. Hello, ama pages antidodics ya page yansere eka. Why can't Zikta block that page? Or I'm warning to change our content. So Emma concerns I am mwana wesuafu mapo. The country is in moral decay. We are watching, we are listening to the tamba. What is happening kuri Zikta wa Zambia police? My son, the floor is yours.
Ifuta chava tulande kupata ya mari chozi ya jamani mari chozi ya shani ya chomone kupata. Ifita bapanga birthday na mshani. Ya mari chozi ya chupanze pata. Dai bana bapata no bashabo
njo. Tatwishive fyachira chitika but tukesalanda bwinonga twaishiba. Right now tulelanda chefi chitike because bosena tupapa. Tuli mushoko. Mukwai.
Kakira kucheche ko mpepa kakira kuwa pastor so nachava njipisho bwino.
Upepa nabo kuchechi.
Kai na pia watu request wale mpepera kwa sababu nachava disappointed.
Oh, ni chechi nshio ine.
Uko aba chechi tsisi ukwire kumana ngani kuno kwire kuno ngoza idzi Chingola.
Ni so ni chechi ka ku Chingola kirya? Okay, so no mukashana wali mwishiba.
Mukashana chamona.
Is it so church ikulu nangu ino? Is it a big church?
Tuma Pentecost tuli bapanga.
Mwabanga mu church.
Basi twalifuna ko yaini tuli wengi.
Nangu 100 or 200.
Utoma kwa nangu 150.
150. You know, people, we have a real member of church, guys. If you're just joining, our son here is a member of that church. So what is his full name?
Pastor.
Nimana nishina.
Pastor is good. Avatu ketabasi ba papa.
Mwamona.
Ababa na basi ba papa.
So he's a one person. Could you mutafata papa?
Kari vile ndazanga kucheshwa vitasi ba papa. So na foto alifia tsani ba papa.
Mwamona ba papa nomba. Chengeleni. I want your information before I want to be connected with you because you're going to give us information. If it's a Chikapa ground, since you are a church member, you are the right person. Otherwise, wala pepesha we don't have any church.
Twaliba trust afena trust bino kuno viba pepesha vina kuno yeshe kusha mansana. No magaidi kusada bwa 50 ki anatseba ni namu.
So bali kwata bekashaba.
Abayi upasa kuno kuno viba pastor viba nabakashi bali kwata bana pastor ko baba.
Really? You don't tell me.
Oh my goodness.
So bali kwata nenchito wala batafe full time pastor.
Alba pastor ve my business utine votwa kwa wako but.
Oh wow. That is mama neni. Tulelanda ma briefcase conmen all over. Namuchechi muyamba briefcase suit and tie conmen. All over, from the politics to church. Mupaskuru monse ko betini.
Kavuti nazada bonazana ba pastor no mugaya mari chuza yani yashimya yachizanda bush.
I don't know, maybe they can use the oil to hypnotizer or something.
Akuda body mbura no mwa dimimwa ngashira wene limbita kwata po abana kuda body mabene ba pastor bene befumo tebe ngafene na bene okuba baje.
Even because biologically, some people are not blood types here, but they are not compatible, so they cannot have a child. So what the people should be doing? So but because a guy which means thank you for that information. Inbox me. Let's stay in touch. Welcome, my son here. Moise Sunny, you can go ahead.
Sure, sorry, I had the network challenge. You know these networks that we have.
No problem.
So my point was, I think quite okay we can talk about this the way we've met right now. But I think there should be some steps taken if we really have to get rid of these issues. Because
my brother, she can mute your phone.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, can you mute? Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, so the best way that can be there is, especially that you've seen, these things are more common to the women. So as women, I think it's up to you now to even move with an organization, even marching in parliament there, because our lawmakers, I'm not undermining their works, but we have Minister of Religious Affairs. They have seen these things getting worse every day. Per social media, panga moaya, you find people call themselves names here and there, and we are more comfortable with that. As youths, you can't even start finger pointing the same pastor, because most of these youths that you are seeing in Lusaka, you find that this person doesn't work. He has a lot of money, he's even driving a car. Nothing. Quite okay. You can't start finger pointing to say he's using rituals, because a lot of people now are involved in such issues. You even start wondering, I'm a health practitioner by profession. You start wondering to say, because you don't know where these monies are coming from. But aside from that, these rituals, I think, they have a connection. You should actually have a way to get rid of them by following Minister of Religious Affairs, because they have led us to the bad part that we don't want. You see? Umuntu if you amataba fida here and there. Not to be sure you even see the faces, this and that. Tapari Firechtikabana Mayo, they are the ones that are in forefront, commenting and crucifying fellow women who are in the same practice. And they are also doing those same things, it's just that they are not revealed. So I think it's up to us as individuals now to start taking these issues up. Minister of Religious Affairs to counsel. We've had a lot of scandals from men of God. Let them close all these churches. Let these churches be formally registered, and let them be paying tax to government if they have to be sent. Bambi okulipira tax na bena ku government kuli. Ero bara ishi by the value of money. You know where they are giving you money that you've not worked for. You can never appreciate the value, man. It's very difficult. Okay? So I don't know what maybe your plans are. This is quite okay. There are a few people that are online right now, but it's up to you to take it up. Identify people that you can work with. Engage other stakeholders, including GBV, one-stop centers. These are organizations that you need to be working for, because they are also there to support culture, not just the gender-based violences. They can come in and see how they can help. Okay, so kuranda kuti twaranda pwefifine, but at least let there be something to show to say if yarirando apono kuchita if to ingachita ni if it's about solutions now, because tapari if to if we are just going to be talking about it, adolescents will keep sharing these videos because to them it's fun. If you have any age, if it's just the age, I'm sure we've passed adolescent before. Ni age, if you are rubana, if you that there is that age. So kuranda tibera chita share abakurubara reka but abaiche, they will continue circulating just like that, and that's the age. You can't even run away from it. So I end here. I think I give my chance to my brother to say something. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Mwalanda, you have said important points of, say, a culture. We need our government to put policies in place. We need discipline. And I'm bringing this to parliament again. I go back to Koati. But parliament, these members of parliament, your job, we kalamba. Constitution, they need to go in that constitution and put laws that are going to protect women. You know, if a woman is raped, Right now, they have the culprit, the criminal pays 3,000. They have a choice to pay 3,000 or go to jail. So they're doing that.
I think now it's very difficult because even these issues of rape cases, there is no woman who is vulnerable as it stands with this generation. Because most of these activities that you are seeing, look at the dress codes. Men are men. They can have intercourse with anyone, even without feelings. So you just completely crucifying them to say, no, I think I'm still disagreeing with these issues that we've put in place to say, no, rape case, no shani, because most of them are women imposed. These young girls that you are seeing, they are really run out of place, I can assure you of that. You'll be moving as a man like that. They are the ones who start by approaching you without doing anything.
Yes, my son. You are talking about an adult. We are talking of these people who are raping, defiling a 5-year-old. For adults, it's a different case. Even you as a man, if a woman comes to you, so why do you women accept it? Why? My son, it's your floor. You can join. You can take over. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've been following, I think, from the start of the program, and I've been listening to different views of people, which I've learned a lot. And it shows people are concerned on whatever is going around the country. It's not really impressive.
Your radio is on. We are getting an echo. Yes.
Oh,
Go
okay. Let me
ahead.
just do this. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, as I was saying, to say, I've been listening to the views of people that I've been saying, and I've learned a lot from it. And I respect everybody's view. But the bottom line that I've really taken much is I think we've lost the culture. Culture is out of hand. And this gives me a real big concern over our children to come, the generation to come. If this is 2022, things are happening like this, what of 2030? How is it going to be? If such kind of carelessness is happening right now, then 2030 to be beyond, we'll be seeing people moving in street naked and nobody's doing anything about it. We'll be seeing people having sex in the streets and nobody's doing anything about it. So for everything to be stopped, it needs to start now. As you've said, Mama, to say our head of state needs to do something about it. He can't just be listening to such kind of these things and he's just there watching and listening to it and paying an closed ear to it. He needs to take action. He needs to act to it. The cajoas of this nation, they need to act towards this. They need to curb such kind of cases. You can't just be going nudie everywhere as if it's for free. How would my little daughter know to say her nudity is something that is special if she's seeing a big person, a big lady showing her nakedness in the world? How do I tell my daughter to say you need to hide from boys? You need to do this from boys. You need to hide away from boys. You need to shun away from boys. If my little girl is able to see nudity of older people than her openly on the media. Remember, these phones are given to children at boarding schools, at everywhere. Our children are at stake. Our children are in danger because it's killing them now. And when you look at people that are sharing these videos, much of them are youngsters. For elders, most of them, they're saying, no, I can't watch, I can't see that. No, don't even show me. But the young ones are the ones that are even circulating the videos all over. Why? Because it has been taken as if it's normal. It's the new normal now. Almost every day, a week can't pass, man, and you need a video of nonsense passing around the media. It's an everyday thing. People are looking forward to see what has happened today. What has happened today?
Abomination.
Media supposed to be, as you said, media supposed to be used for development issues, learning issues. Well, the way I like Mama way we do it, you teach the youngsters how things supposed to be done. That's the use of media. But the youngsters are using it for something else. My prayer is, let our head of state hear Mama's cry to say, can you do something over this?
Oh, sure.
Can you listen to, I'm seeing almost 887 people that are watching right now, that are listening right now to this conversation that is going around. You're talking about almost the whole nation is watching this. If people are failing to sleep, it causes concern. This is almost 22 something. People are supposed to be sleeping, but people are failing to sleep. Why? Because people are concerned to what is happening. It's not normal. You can't call this normal. It's beyond. It needs prayers. It needs the head of state's concern. It just needs to act. If the person who's supposed to do the job is not doing the job, let him fire. Replace the I think I miss Mwanawaso on this one. If the person is not doing something right, fire them. Bring somebody who's supposed to do the job. If a person can be arrested to say because of such he has been arrested for 10 years imprisonment, I don't think this can continue. Because people be scared. People be fearing to say, if they catch me doing this, I'll be arrested. If they catch me doing this, I'll be arrested. But because the government is doing nothing about it, people have taken it to be normal. Anybody can capture themselves naked and show it to the media. I can capture myself and show myself to the media because I know I won't be arrested. Nothing will happen to me. I'll be walking freely. We need the government in this. We just need the government to act strongly on this one because it's too much. I'm scared of my little kids. How they grow in such kind of an environment where nudity is taken to be normal. I have an 8-year girl. Soon she'll be growing breasts. I'll be scared and I'll say, oh, if she's exposed to such, I can't manage myself training her ABCD because what she's going to meet out there is beyond my lecturing at home. I will tell her something here. She comes back, but Dad, you are saying this, but there it was this. How do I explain myself? It's hard. So it's really, I feel for the man. Over the other case, I feel the man. He was so traumatized in his own bed, in his own bedroom, finding another man there, your own wife, heavily pregnant. And it shows to say it's something that has been happening. It's not something it was just today or the, it's just something that has been happening. That man was freely going in that house. I feel for the man. I feel for him. I feel for my brother. I feel his pain right now. I feel his pain. Wherever he is, I don't think he will ever sleep in that bedroom anymore.
I can sell the house.
Yes, it's really hard.
That man, he's an angel. He's an angel.
I like his calmness because personally, I can't hold my fire. Personally, I can't hold my fire.
Yes,
that was too much. Thank you so much for giving me this chance.
You are welcome. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate your contribution. And what you have said ties into human right number 3, right to life. Everyone has a right to life, liberty, and security of a person. That's why we are saying this government, let them protect our children. We don't want our children to be contaminated before they even get for a chance to live, before they even enjoy childhood. Fancy.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Mama, go ahead.
Abantu n'abalanda okutira iyi problem yatambire n'abatata b'amabumba batira kwalifya b'amabumba tamwalandire twalilandire sana era bambira bene balanda okutira baye batokota batokweta amashiruta mwalandirepo twalira onfire muingire mu mapeji yesu ba QueenPhumie na ifwe so leke ifa inena alanda kuma last basani tumfwe kona imwe formulelanda bishana mutemwa ifire chitipa mchalo chesu cha Zambia.
Awo mama atafuwe memusevanya sana fe.
So mleti poshani.
Bonse nachituponena nombe chavipa chakwe vati parliament this time it has gone from, I don't know if it's from adults to kids. The people who are in parliament this time, when they go in parliament, they always fight. What they are fighting over, where's this? So that thing is also destroying us. The people in parliament, they are not helping us. Don't say parliament Zambia patufikiro kwikara tureikara kwakwe vati when the week starts on Sunday up to Friday ngatakuli issue ile chita security pa media I nishtuambo kusaka manati ushamucharo twitere mulishani donze kuba issue kuchitike pwefili ifi vifyeti aravipa like aera ma videos are ona ole fintu sekeshe charo pochifikire charo. So it's more like also the government needs to come in and also help us. They need to put force things like if you when you, let me give you an example, you insult the president, whereby you insult the president, the police officers will be there to follow you up. Number umuntu post fintu pa social media ala bakura ikifine fya rikurusa ke fya chitika July thing in Lusaka. That thing was posted on Facebook. But it went quiet. It went in vain just like that. No one was arrested. No one who gave them the police permit to go ahead to be doing those, to be wearing those. So all those things, they need to be, they need someone there to be attending to those things. Mama CHIKAMONEKA imwe ngayatampa January yaratampa 2023 mukabweshe mitengo murepitana monse murefunda ovo mufunda fikara ofuikako ngamwabwesha kwe mitengo mwasafunda ko kuchingora varakwata wedini at least it will be easy for more people to be calling you. Let's say if you put off from Kito to Chingola, you charge a 2,000. I think everyone will be there to invite you. Iseni mwatufunda ko kairi fingi tufumfira pa social media. Mkwai.
Na totera mkwai sani wanandeki amano. Welcome my sister Irene. Good to see you.
Hi,
Welcome.
Phumie.
But
Hi.
before you come in, I just want to summarize if you alando mwana wesu. Umwana wesu alanda equality before the law, which is the human right number 7. Muzambe tamuli equality for the law. Avale tukaba president wali amkube katapo pene. But people are getting away with murder. Mamona. So there is selective application of the law. A problem to kwete. If you are koma ishaposa no mwana. Yellow futi ashilanda if you are Lusaka July mifwalile takuli ulelanda po. Alanda parliament behavior ya parliament because from parliament balikwati baiche no bama parliamentarians. We are supposed to be having a new bill every day. To say last week this bill was passed, this is the new law. If it's fiambo kuchinja fiambo kusela. But it's like more parliament ni musekas. Welcome my sister, the floor is yours.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Phumie, and good evening, Mama CHIKAMONEKA. You know,
Good evening.
My name is Irene. I'm speaking from London. I was born and brought up in Zambia, but there's a genesis to every problem. And if you look back, these things are just not happening now. sorry, I have to name and shame. If you look at the people like someone like Mutale Mwanza, who's got a very huge following on social media, who's half of the time na biko bulungu na ilanga ku swimming pool, ababambi na bakwata, you know, all these socialites on social media are our children's role models. They think that is what is correct. So they're not using technology the way it's supposed to be used. Technology is supposed to enhance their learning. Technology is supposed to improve things. But when technology, technology kula moneka pa social media na abafula. And I don't know why they think being beautiful is being nude. No, nudity is not beauty at all. And if you look, the times I've been home on holiday, if you look at the family morals are completely broken. Wasanga, the husbands are on their own, men are on their own, being entertained. Every man seems to have a side chick and everything. The women also na wana abema na abashaba lumeba na abaya mukunwa uyafuminoku. And the children are left to all their own vices, where there's no one to control them. Everybody thinks the Western world. And I've raised 2 children as a single parent in the United Kingdom. I was widowed quite young. My son is now turning 30. He managed to go through university. Very responsible. Now, when I travel on an emergency where I need to be in Zambia, ala shala alesungo mwa iche wako. Elo fona mufunda, nifila fine ba mayona batata ba mfundile. Elo kuno bali ba strict, bambila fe ku school fe bamba fe okula beba fe kubwa iche fe ba beba. You don't do this, you don't do that, you don't. Nama phone ene balelanda. My daughter is in her 4th year in secondary school, but she only get hold of her phone. Ngaya inuka. Ngaya ku school, they're not even allowed phones. They are not even allowed phones. So lolo akwanda that Western world balo now lava na ngushani awe kuno kwa liba control. Because even me, just to go on a porn site and I'm traced to be on a porn site will get me into trouble. With my profession, I can even be struck off the nurse's register. I'm a nurse by profession, though I've sort of drifted into business and everything. But just the fact that I go onto a porn site, that is enough to get me off the register. Elo ofo ba pepa wa bene ba pente be tufubya kumenso yakwalesa twapapata bala tufubya kuchinso chakwalesa ofo ba pepe fefino ofo ba kuluma papa. If you have, you know, all our traditional, when we're growing up, we had our traditional churches. I'm not saying there are no scandals in the Catholic Church, the Anglican, or anything. All these churches seem to have mushroomed. Relationships have broken because of this same so-called born again. Abasungu kuno, pasande, tubamofe bachifita weka mu church. But the churches are plotted all over London. Everywhere you turn in England, there's a church. But do you know what they spend their time doing? Thinking of how they're going to grow the economy. 11 o'clock, and if it's on a Sunday, they start trading. But if it's the whole day, mukwate na sale meeting. In the week, mukwate na midweek shani. Oil, water, burning candles and everything. But in our modern lifestyle, they can't even afford to eat because they spend time. All works without all shine without work. How do you pay your bills? Takwa miracle money. Na mana ya kupona. Nothing is for free. God will only give you back what you have put in. And I don't know what makes them think they're more Christian than others. And even those rituals that umuntu talefiana. Medical background. nishita wako atobu fiashiyuka oko yabama clinic ku Zambia na konse bututu washani ulya papa ulya alela alafyo mukashi wa munanko, and there are many other women that have been abused by that man. And I really feel sorry for that man. If he arrived in that house, his own house, armed, we'd be talking about probably 3 dead people. And at the spur of the moment he got that video, I wouldn't even blame him. You know, God has made us in such a way that we can contain certain things. That man is a damaged man. Men failed to deal with some of those things. And I really feel sorry for him. And I commend him for reacting the way he did. He just got the video. Kuti akwate evidence. Akakani na pesa. Ero na mayo ulia. Omuseva anya nefumo. Nangu buchende nangu lupundu. Ulwa muifumo pantu lupundu luli atapale na marichos nangu yamu yalama kando tapale fo ya chitire. Baraba pastor ali wonfiki. It's I tell you. Ni wana chansuleni. Bachirende Babylon.
No,
and men ku headquarters kukati oko toilet na chakwa toilet kula bamero ada bakuya mkubike fintu abafyashinga bati no kutika bike fintu kukati uletina no kuingira pantu kukati tatwale ingirako kwe batite mafunde elo ule mwana kashi na ngufyo kupita mafunde pakupota apitiremo because munganda ngale fumina panse efili yako tetale leto mwa munganda yakwe epo fera fwe bayikalira kabna mpo myaka yinga kula lole shafati yakwe na bale abasuma wakumbwa fe wala bakofi amama posele kubana
Irene inete chimpa picha sana pali video ilia. They were so comfortable to the you know this kisha kuti batafile mwana ngeti ngatwacho mwana kufetwa basenga mwana ngeti na bafimba na mwaishiba
no bapakuti bambe no kulasha makando yalababike na fiance
comfortably. They are naked. The fact that they were both naked means they are comfortable. There is no way you can dress like that to have a comfortable pamuntu.
That's a place where he's been. Niminomu ali muishwa nimbiale hapo no keto abani mapasta basi mkutupepela kwa panganda. It's so embarrassing. But ababe naba kashana abakuti nga mwamona fe pa social media ngefitulelanda once fe baba fe chi ubwamba the aba chile condemn balaba PR whatever shanyuko they were protecting themselves, but they did a repeat not so many weeks ago kwa Lusaka July nomba kwa nakonda. If you see the premiere of Black Panther in the UK, the actors were well dressed up, all covered, very little nudity. But it comes to Zambia, you find that what are we even getting out of Black Panther? Apart from showing abantu abashikwete amakaputura. Ngawamona video, even the videos a few days ago, beautiful girl who was singing. Guys, that ati paku sesha bokos, paku enama tako shani tako. You know, she's confidence mwitako. Come on. Everything is all about sex.
That song should be banned. If I found a banning imbo, what a sense banned.
Even when you go out and you see, and you're sitting down, you even become uncomfortable. But it's something like it's a new normal in Zambia that you can just be naked and Western world. You can't walk around like that. You can't walk around nude. The police will get you in.
No, even in Zambia, we have the laws. The problem is implementation. Why bakajoba kuja ku Zambia police tabalekaka abantu. Uyo mumu waleka na bamba ya green bali mukaka. But Mutale Mwanza can stand on a national monument. Muli swimming suit bamuleka. Eh?
Iris Kayingu.
Iris Kayingu. For indecent exposure.
Yes. Mutale Mwanza atukana na abakalamba banchito. What do you prefer? And next she's flaunting money now. Nenselena Shani. Look at the dress she was wearing.
She's
and she's
beyond
got a son.
The law. Some of these people, they are above the law. Why? And we know in the Mutale Mwanza the next thing independence naba HH. She's celebrated. Mama. Sure. So these are the people who are doing their morals are wrong. Don't get us wrong. Nobody's hating or whatever. You can dress up nicely and still be presentable.
And she's a young, beautiful girl who has got a future.
Old. Do not be cheated. 40 years by Zambian standards. If you are 40 years, Zambia population is a young population. The 3/4 of Zambian population is below 25 years, I think, or 35. So 40 years to Zambia, because we have a young generation.
And that's why even Amalwele Tale Puila, because sex is just there. It's free. Everyone, HIV, kwaba fi gonorrhea, kwaba fi shani. There's so much, but these kids are being exposed, and the family breakdown, the moral breakdown in families is what is so sad. Because how can a 20-something-year-old believe in some papa that she can even have the courage to bring that person, no respect to her, no respect for her husband, no respect for the institution of marriage? Forever mtu aleo for 22 years now upwa. Lesaba sendele fe tuchili abaiche. I can still walk with my head up high. There's no scandal I've done in Lusaka. There's no scandal I've done in the UK. It doesn't make me less of a person. But why should a young woman, and pregnant as that?
Sure, my band. Eh?
Ule.
Bien.
Moral breakdown yena mwandi kuzambia kwena, and it's not just wherever niko Chingola kulabala nje toko ichitike. It's so sad. And look at how confused these young boys who said they're in that church, where they were following this pastor. Probably his teachings are real. The disappointment in that boy who says he follows that man. He's got a following. So how many more people in that church have been used in the similar way? Bengi gwena owalala. I will never pass. Why are we so prone? Now mapanganda now we are chelo now we are
some people, they are just prostitutes, but I think I really can wind down and then we let our son come in because thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, but it has to be followed up. And thank you for listening, and thank you for letting me in.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mama CHIKAMONEKA.
Firstly, good evening.
2026. Not about
Firstly, good evening. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Good evening.
So, this situation is one of those situations that come as it has happened again. Okay. And I feel from my end, this is a problem that we are having day in, day out. Every week, there is something that has to trend. somebody has to go viral, and then later on they are going to open a page. They'll probably become a comedian or an influencer. As they say, there is no such a thing as bad publicity. But in the long run, what happens is they start destroying the young ones that are growing up. Okay? What we have right now are parents that are trying to make a name for themselves. Parents do not want to raise kids the right way. What they want is for them to find a way to make it. They want to be at the same age with the young ones. They want to dress like the young ones. I'm found at East Park Mall almost every day, and the dress code there is, it's immoral. And it's not just the young ones, it's even the older ones. You find that somebody as old as you, sorry for giving an example with you, is
It's
walking
okay.
around with
I
a
embrace age, my son. It's a blessing.
yeah,
Yes.
she's walking around with a miniskirt. And when I look at her, I'm just like, wow, look at that woman, you know? Automatically, I undress her. I'm saying this because it has happened to me before, you know? And now the young ones are like, okay, look at that lady, how she looks and how she's dressed. I feel like I should also dress like that. So in the long run, we're having all these videos coming up on social media, and it's okay. I'm even wondering what the job, what's Zicta's job in this country. You know what I'm
Free
saying?
money.
Because
Free money.
yeah, because Zicta is supposed to be able to come out as the people that are guiding cyber. They are the people that are looking at cyber security. You know, but what they only look out for is maybe theft for Airtel money, but these are the things that they are supposed to be looking into, you know. And then the circulation of the pornography videos as well is quite rampant because everybody wants to be famous, to say they are the ones that have the best video, they are the ones that are able to give, they are the ones that are able to be given credit that they are the ones that are happening in terms of having these videos. Okay, and then earlier, Maureen cited about Mutale Mwanza and all these other people that we have in the country. They are giving out the wrong impression about what it is supposed to be, how it is supposed to be. We don't have role models anymore that we can look up to. Okay, even in our homes, you have, like I said, we have parents that are trying to live up to the trends. So now we can't take our parents as role models. Then we go online, then we find all these people, and now we have to be the ones that are following them. Okay, you want to be like Mutale Mwanza, you want to dress like her, you want to sing like the way Javen is singing, and all these other people. So we are just asking that Zicta should step in. You know, I feel they're the main people that should step in even before the police come in, because they're the people that will catch the culprits. They're the people that are able to catch me right now as I'm speaking. They're able to tell where I am and the place exactly where I'm going to be found, because these are gadgets. They're able to track us down. So from my end, Zicta is the main source that we should look out for in this country to be able to curb all this pornography that is going on. This is unacceptable. We can't have this thing going on all the time, week in, week out. Yes.
Umulandu wa time.
Yeah, so thank you, my son. Alanda, very important point about cyberspace. We need to protect our cyberspace, and Zicta needs to swing in action. Our parliamentaries need to institute new laws. They have to sit down, emergency meeting, and put new laws in place to protect the cyberspace. My brother, welcome. The floor is yours.
Actually, just to second what is from saying, it seems like Zicta pays attention to politics. If you've seen, let the people who insult the president, they are easily caught. But such things like pornography on social media, almost every week, we are seeing a new video, somebody has done that, but no follow-up is made. So I think generally society has decayed. I think this calls for Zicta to step up. They are not just there to look into politics, into who is what, insulting the head of state, but also to guard national morality. Like my brother said, even old women, they want to start behaving like young girls. Right now, it is very difficult to even get a decent woman. Women are not properly dressed. You find somebody as old as 55, 45, they're dressing like somebody who's 23. It's a huge challenge otherwise. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother, and thank you for being brief. So our brother has said the Zicta need to step up to the game. They need to secure our cyberspace, even on moral grounds, not only politicians. It's like they are only protecting the president. You know, there are a lot of people who are being bullied on cyberspace and there's no action. Where's the Muhone? The list is endless. So, Bazikta, please pull up your socks. My
Hi,
daughter,
Mama
welcome. The
Mpumi.
floor is yours.
Mama Mpumi, Mama CHIKAMONEKA, how are you?
We are good, sweetheart. Welcome.
Mfwisha wino mami mwebonse.
Twatotela.
I'm very glad to be on live. I'm very happy.
Thank you, my daughter.
Mami, continue with the same spirit, teaching us Mwandi nabana nabonaika natonaika twemsepela twema youth. Especially kwemas there, kuno like lelo, I went to buy something in Matero. I met this young lady, she was wearing a cycling. We're supposed to be inside the skirt. And when I looked at that lady, I said, this is what Mama CHIKAMONEKA is talking about. And we have elders, they can't approach these kids. They can't talk anything with them. It's really bad. It's really bad. And we have people who like encouraging each other, like telling each other to do wrong things. They are supporting those wrong things people are doing. We look at Mtale Mwanza, this Ivanka, Bianca, their dress code is just so bad. Hello?
Yes, we are listening, my daughter. Continue.
Yeah.
Okay, Mwawela, welcome. The floor is yours. Thank you for coming back. I was like, oh no, where did she go? You're welcome, my sister. Monica mute. Volume. Volume tatule umfa. Monica mute. There's no volume. Okay, guys, we'll be winding down very soon. We'll be winding down in 5 minutes time. We'll continue tomorrow. But Mama, we can't hear you. No sound. Tapoli sound.
I think but then drop we keep about it.
Okay, say no.
Madam.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, otherwise, good evening once again.
Good evening. Last guest, Besu. You are the last.
Okay.
VIP, the last of the last.
Okay, thanks very much. Otherwise, Kukonka, I will be changanya. Some of us we are not so much. Murishani, I tried mona pe kunumo kunishitukali muntu ani kano. Murife bwino. Otherwise, I do appreciate. Pardon? Hello? Otherwise, if you watch Randa, most of these guys, Nangula Abe Nava, if you watch Randa, Fiari Quantasana, man. But to roll sana kunumo, Nangula this time. There's some what Abantava Kalamba. Mamona. somebody who's an elderly person, sometimes are 50 something. Now for like a mini body capital no capital so what about these children who are growing up right now? Fish balasambira. Uyo muntu mukalamba. Nombo mwana omunono. Fish alasambira muri na mai. Mamon. Otherwise, most of the things if you are kiranda rumendo na bakashanda bali aba tatushinga ne kuyuke. Awe thing na balanda kaya otherwise they have said a lot of things which pia kwata sense. So Mzambia I think ine bakiranda bamugwe bati sometimes bakonka sana if agwe bati oh uchite nalo fyanyo uchite na fene if agwe bati bantu baenda chintako hivi bafakireko nzero because at the end of the day baono ngabana bazabiona che monga ni nomo maona ijamete zokula kudala I look young but I'm almost 47 nitamangira kuma 50 manje muri bakaunda vintu vinango anga ngale ni vakudala but there was sense in them because bantu kudala bebe bana or sometimes okukula kwatu nzo kamba chintu chaso muchase the reason why they wanted us to be growing up well maona so like manje this time upeze kati ma teachers ni bantu bakulu masaizi yano amai madam CHIKAMONEKA sorry for giving that example but you are not like that but there are some of people who are like that who get bakulu abakamba nombo mwana finisha alasambi kakali kangono kakaliso bakavadika mamini mugaza kaza control kakakula nishibaona nga kudala so at the end of the day upeze kati magolo na eve ina problem mwana azakula bwanyi upeze kati ekolo uenda chintako so uya mwana akula abiona munga ni nomo otherwise anyway vo kamba vambiri tiliba otherwise tiko Mozambique tikulongirani mafuta ziko mukwambi
tolumba badala muhinga wembuli mbatonga.
Okay, bye bye.
I see you. Anyway, so my brother has said the change begins at home. The way our children dress. Umwana left mapanga ndamle mutambafye. So do something, say something. Welcome, my son. The floor is yours. You are the last one now. Last. Guys, we'll be here tomorrow. We have to go to Anaka. Marilo, we continue. Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, thank you so much, Mama. Can you hear me? Okay, thank you, Mama. Actually, the video is so disappointing, and what is happening in our country is so very disappointing and disgusting at the same time. But what I can say is that the reason why, first I'll start with the church. The reason why church is failing right now is because our homes are failing. The families is failing. So if we maintain the families, ama families yesunga yakula bwino, meaning nama churches yarakula bwino. Now ama homes yesu they are failing. So that's the reason why also the churches they are failing. If you look at in the Bible, Jesus starts with the generation of David. Is traced with through the families. So the family has to be strong and united. So if the family is failing, the church also will fail. And also our leaders in this country, they are the most culprit. They are also doing these things of pornography, nudity. So as a result, even us youths, we are following the pattern. Because our leaders yesu are forefront ya lufyanya. So and also zik tatapale favaresh takuli bena. So nakuli for kumara ka same kwatwa. This is the way life is. So unfortunately, life is only what we hear and what we see. So what we see is what we become. And
no, that is a lot. You have said it all. You know, there is a power in voices. There is power in unity. You know, because we want our government to start acting. You have talked about distraction of the family and the church. But guess what?
Yes.
above the family, that's where we have the government. And that's why we are saying the rulers of this land, let them enact the laws. Let them clamp down. The Inspector General, if he's not performing, fire him and hire somebody who can enforce the law. If there are no laws in place, because I know cyber place is new. If there are no adequate laws which are instituted or what is the word, I don't know. If there are no cyberspace laws that are actually a statutory instrument, let them put them in action. A president has the power through a stroke of a pen to issue an executive order and then send it to parliament to be made effective into law. So why I would need to write it? Perhaps will become Fimbi. Thank you, my son, Mama. Your last words, and then we can close. We'll be here tomorrow because this story is unfolding. So hopefully we'll be able to gather more information tomorrow. We are venting. Yes, Mama.
Namona abantu balelanda tiba QueenPhumie tulale siyapata twalale, which means idi ashina lichusha sana vela Zambia. So chirefa ikamairo twalikonkanya hapo.
Yes.
Kanshi mushta ya ushituna lalanda kofi amali ishi emashi uyamo. Aya kuisala hii topic for tomorrow. Mlando wakutila kwena kashtaka hapwa. Na chimona comment ya chilemba bamo batitilo kutila inenshalale. First thing ufwefe mama CHIKAMONEKA alande pwelo na lala. Utulona tupwa. Kanshi na wela ndume ya nefo kulandesi. Bashima pepo Zambia yonse ni mwebo mulengelo kutile chalo chesu cha Zambia chikanyo kulaenda wini. That's why mwalimu onana ngwaye ni ama pepo ya likuwa ya flopo mlandu wa kutila. Lesali kano kutila ni mwebo wanchita tubi. Iyi ni abomination ichitike mchalo chesu cha Zambia. Elo ichi chifuile okusambilisha bonse abantu kubasambilisha okutila. Tabafuile okula chitefya msango fila. Otherwise lesana kalipakula misokolola. Elo na chumfoma shiwachi achilando mulumendo asuma sana. Tabale chitafye umulandu wansala no kwana kwate nchito no bunangani umuntu wa imafya tinileshima pepo. Aya pangana kasido ka chechi. Ugunangani. Nga mwakonka story ya kwa uyushima pepo. Balandi ya chale ya mumukashi. Umukashi ni teacher. Ba maibusa ni ba teacher. Nomba uyushima pepo nga walole shefyo chitile. Waletiri na mono mukashi wabio bachindike kuskulu. Bali muchindika kunchito. Naba nabobe bonse baseba ni na kumoyo kwe na mudi babi. Elu ababene bashima pepo na bapapushe ekyalo. Ba prophecy. Ni nani uwa monapolesa imwe. Atilesa nanje befi. Emo mule onkwela bana mayo nkube batilesa nje bati. Na chipepa matangs lesa nje bati. Wala unfwa chipoko baba tile batani. Ya polo kotombolo. Ya volondele. Gaya. Ule tuwa tuila seka, deka tule seka. Bimo na comment. Nga mule funda mule seka. Ushawa funda tawa seka. Bala seka mami. Bala shita, mwone nifile tika wa QueenPhumie Mzambia. Umulume, ala mwomba tali ya koko ya kutumba panganda. Bashima peponga baisa. Kuba kunkuila batumba nenkoko babika na mumba kuli. Nga bayikuta mba ile enkoko ile banwano omuto. Elo bayano mama tangs. First wamwe chisangu ikatepa mutwe. Ala na maya chwale telefa. Elo bachika tanomba pa mutwe. Elo bala shinguru kana chona matangs. Iyala bakerani.
Mama toka kuchipinda palast kuchipinda. At the bedroom. And for this prayer to work, let's go to the bedroom.
Elo nomba ito shiri panu Maria kwa pale na kumia. Barabara shinguruka. Chibaba baba la kala kela yala po tokota tulala mnegete tokota bonke yam polo koto shirabate bolokosho shagala gonte.
Wanafa mukajipaya ine mukajipaya wa Zambia. Zambia open.
Ngaba kwisha yo matanzi baisa shibatuka na wishiba lesanje bati muno munganda tamwaba anakonda wino tamwaba na AK47 wino tamwaba na instrument of power wino so never kulanga instrument of power
Vubwi tamwaba wino vubwi atumwele size katushinga size shani
size 200 muno mwaba size 2 yaba bazabuka bale batatu bazabuka bale tibalisha injini kunyi yafirwa mazabuka ishu size 2
atule chula mayo pano panganda vubwi te wino
Ili ashituka liwesha mayo nishina ikutenko kuota shitire napwila no muto abyola no kubyola nekata na pamutu wa mukashi wa mwine atampa na matanzi yala kalamen yala kabala wate yakama kowa watode
vamupela taifi yonse pecheki yonse vamupela senda. Oh my God, nafa na pecheki vamupela.
Zambia tulaya kuisawa QueenPhumie. Bana mayo chomwaletera mfa. Bana mayo Bible yalando kutila. Umwana kashi chipumbu ala itobele nganda yako kupumbu wakwe. Elo umwana kashi wa mano ala kule nganda kwa bwino. Mule mfa imwe bana mayo. Ati, a good woman makes her household, and foolish woman breaks down her household. Umwana kashi chipumbu ala itobele nganda ngafiyo umwana uli umwana kashi aitobele nganda. Mweba fyashi na imwe mweba fyashi. Tampeni kusambilisha abana benu. Apatu Afrika nomba, mweba ume Muzambia, aba kashi benu tampeni kubakanyo kuya kuma morning glory na ku mountain. Na bachika tapebele bale shinguka na shima pepo. Pebele ku mountain. Aba bachera bela njiria tokota bako tombo. Ya kalaba kere. Yishala bantere. Yom poto.
Oh my, continue tomorrow. Definitely comment. My son Maxim, Alefaya, Timami Pumi, bring the tithe from this broadcast. Mwe want to take 5 tithes tonight for to pay any. Mwe na tem kupera ba papa. Ba mama bana funda free of charge. Apata muba tithe. So to 5 tithes na ifwe. Otherwise, thank you so much, Mama. Tulipano, we are going to discuss tomorrow the latest whatever unfolding events. Last comments before we go, Mama.
Twala pepa fie mwe bana bamfumu munshita ya chungulo. Paili ya tuachisa kwa chiwa wachinja wa mama chikamoneka. Yatu pepe mwe bana bamfumu. Twala bwesha matotelo kulilesa shakapanga. Umwine ushalu bile. Twala bwesha matotelo pakutitwinga bako inonshita. Aba nensu bambina bafamu patala. Na tukwate shuko ili akubana imwe mwe bana besu. Panshita ya chungulo pakutila na mailo. Tukakwate okukumana nokulansha nyeriri ashi. Bantu ichimemba chilandati. Ubushikwiso fuifuile no lya shiyansofu. Ili lya shina likula paka lifike mu matu y'abakateka. Ero tulelireka. Bakutila babwesha ya Ministry of Religious Affairs mu kyalo kya Zambia. Bayibweshe ulya Permanent Secretary wa Religious Affairs afole mpya sharutu. Ale shinguluka muri yako nilenda la mashafuri. Ba minister tabaliko. So kulefa Minister of Religious Affairs. Ngabalefu aya bakabike ko mama CHIKAMONEKA ka emukposera ndwe chibe mechi tali ne chipi chikulu. 2 minutes ubupuwa nishina bupuwa. Kanshi twala pepa mwe bana bamfumu mushita ya chungulo na tupepe mkwai. Twagwesha matotelo kuli mwelesa shifwe mwe baikala mu mulumu asansama tata shayibumba mwe mfumu ya bulamba. Ukubako kwesu pali ino nshita ya chungulo te kuchenjela kwesu yo lelo lusu ulwafulisha. Moneni aba nensu na abafuwa bambi bachifuwa ma accident. Bambi na abafuwa mfipatala. Bambi bali kuma oxygen aya artificial. Bambi tabakwete neshuko ili ya kunyanta pamushili. Lelo ifwe mwatupatuila kwa kashitaka kubangweo. Pantu na mwishiwa mwebe necho mupekenye. Ukutila tufile kubomba no kupirikisho mulimo mwefu. Tata shicha ibumba mweba ansaba bembo kwa bula. Ifi katilo. Mweba ansemyulu kwa bule mpanda. Tuwai chefya. Shimwe tuwapa kakala. Ichalo chesu icha Zambia chino. Chali declared as a Christian nation. No mbata muli chibanda shonongo na pona. Na ingira mubana kashi. Na ingira muli bashitata. Na ingira mubana banono. Chala senda fya imwe mwebe nyokulubula Zambia. Pantu kwe nana mayonga lefu la kuchialo nishaletipa ichalo cha Zambia. Epoka afwani mwewe kapokolola ni mwewe kaluira ni mwewe kasunga ni mwewe kalisha ni mwewe. Tuluileni komuni inkondo iya isa mchalo cha Zambia indirect. Inkondo ya magwamba. Inkondo ya buchilende. Inkondo ya nsuna. Inkondo ya bupuba. Inkondo ya kuibira abantu. Inkondo ya kuikala pansa mbusha abantu. Ni mwewe tuwala shira mwelesa. But imwe ukukanda kwenu kwa diafya. Seni mubakande wanchita tubi. Ububifi bwachla. Nalomba tatasha ibumba pantu kapela ni mwewe. Pele ni mwosiaba na wale chula mchalo cha Zambia. Nalombela kwa aba na balele mu street. Tabakwete necha kufimbana. Na bafimbana ifi bokoshi. Abana na bafimbana masaka. Batokota na bona bema pasu ekokuya mukutokota abana mu makori gwa baleli abana banchushi. Ingileni mukatika abatokota okutila inelesa nka kusebanya. Iliyo tokote mpofu nkabapalianga kutsa expose. Iliyo tokota street kid nkabapalianga kutsa expose. Iliyo tokote shiru nkabapalianga kutsa expose. Bachiteni expose. Pakutila bachitatu bibose basambileko amagwamba yachila. Zambia yashama mwelesa. Zambia yatampa fyo kulungo buchende mwelesa. Na Sodoma na Gomora yashalira kuli Zambia. Nalomba kutila chine mwenfumu. Abana besu bonse abali apa. Abaletu konka muri program ishayiwa minanganshi. Iyo ile mona bakwete amenso ya kwalesa. Bali abashi batabale mona mobubi. Bali abayiruka nalesa bale mona mobusuma. Twatira mubasunge mubaluire kabiri mubapale. Pakutira na mailo tukabenabo talushenya malwele pali bena. Nalalombela ko mwana kashu ipeleshe QueenPhumie. Ukufuma kutyalo okutali. Okutila epo fyo mtoto wandi walala mchalo cha Zambia shakwani shock mono bupuwa bwapwiririka nde iposa ponga na mayo kanshi musungeni mupaleni bimona yambi amano pakutila na mayo tukakumane tukalanshanye tusungeni mwenfumu chingireni imishi Yesu talusheni bakabwala pamayanda Yesu talusheni na bantu ababifyero tulelanda bose bela tujoina pantu tulelanda chakuwesha abana besu mchine na mchinga beshi byo bubino busuma shalom befingi pantu ifingi efyo muleka bilamwe ifyo tuleka bilamutsa utyasu cha Zambia tata na muchishiba moneni abana bengi bali kufikungo abakayele bakabwala abatokota bale yendera umwana ibafye banzi batu wala kujele nalomba kutila ba president lesa bengire mukatika mupashi wabo bakafunya abantu abakayela mu kifungo bantu bakabwala babene bajipa abantu bali kunse bale yendera batokota bale yendela aba masaka ya madola za yengi bale yendela umwana iba coin muladi wasala batwala bayabika ku kifungo talusheni n'amalwere ayakakata mu kifungo abengi abo bakakabaka yele mwefumu nalomba kwena pantu fyonse ffe tulekabira mwalifishima nalashira fyonse mu minwe yenu fyonse mu bufayo bwenu fyonse mukutupususha n'okutubeerera oluse pantu bonse kwena tatuaba perfect kosheni na ulya wini omwana ulyoba ulya omwana tatatuwa mukoseresha ife natuchepa ulyo wachiyasanga obuchende pa bedi yakwe tatuwa mukoseresha wachepa lero imwe kakoseresha nimwe mukoseresha pantu nachikula ukuyasanga omukashi wakwe nefumu muri idyenga nanga mwali babana n'abana bonse alabakanina kuma kutira babana bakwatokota ulya pasta ulya shima pepo mukandeni tira mwale kanda balya mwale kanda kale naye na mubike nipa kukandwa kwa pwelilika nalomba n'okushira fyonse fi mumwana wenu Yesu Kristo ifumu wa plamo shichayibumba mwe baliko mwe bakabako muyayaya mwebo ufwano mkamfiente amen.
Amen, Mama. Love you. See you tomorrow. All right, take care. God bless. Bye bye, everyone. Follow, like, share, QueenPhumie. We are here. We'll be talking. God bless you. Good night.